Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Nothing Happens in the Grave with OMENESA. This is a show where I encourage you and I remind you to live in love, joy, and peace. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to Nothing Happens in the Grave. OMENESA here. Today is August 2nd, 2026, and I hope that all is well with you. God bless you for listening in today. Today, our topic is stop watering dead things. Okay, stop watering dead plants, stop watering dead things, because you cannot grow your future while constantly feeding your past. You cannot grow your future while constantly feeding your past. Now, number one, discern what is dead. A lot of people don't know what is dead. A lot of people don't know. They don't even notice the signs. Okay, so now it's fainting. It's no longer speaking. Okay, now it's sleeping longer. Oh, death is coming. There's a stench. People don't know the signs of death. Some people don't know the signs of death. And then even the people who do know the signs of death, they're living in denial. No. I remember when my mother was dying, we saw it all. We saw every symptom of death. She even told us. She said, I am going to meet my maker. No, you're not. Who told you that? Some people don't know the signs of death. So number one, you have to discern what is dead. Because not everything that leaves your life is meant to return. Not everything that leaves your life is meant to return. Some relationships, some habits, some mindsets, and seasons have fulfilled their purpose. Okay, what God allowed them to come into your life for, why God allowed you to have that job in the first place, it's fulfilled its purpose already. Okay, so seasons have fulfilled their purpose. So accepting that creates room for new growth. When you accept that, oh, okay, this has ran its course. Oh, okay, this is why this is why that. Or God delivered me from this. Or, okay, this is why God allowed this. This is why God allowed that. This is the expiration date for this. It's done. It's over. Once you can identify that, you create room for more growth, because you're not sitting down panning on why it was aborted. You're not sitting down panning, oh my gosh, why did this happen? Why did this end? No. It ran its course. Accept that. Okay, so number one, discern what is dead. Number two, you have to water what God is growing. Okay, nothing dies without a replacement. There is something there already. Trust me, there is something there already. Okay, there is new ground, there is new earth, or something that was there this whole time and you couldn't see it because you were at that job. You couldn't see it because you were at that relationship. You couldn't see it because you had that contract going on. So you couldn't see it. Okay, but something else is there. So water what is there, water what's growing, water what's in your hand, not what's already gone. Okay, you cannot water a dead plant. You can't. It's not going to grow. Okay, so whatever you consistently feed is what's going to grow. Whatever you consistently feed is what's going to grow. So I encourage you to water your faith, water your purpose, water your health, water your family, water your gifts, water your relationship with God. That's where I am now in my life. I don't play with my relationship with God, okay? I don't play with my man. I just don't. I don't play with my man, okay? I water my relationship with God, who is my man, okay? So don't water your fears. Don't water yesterday's disappointments, okay? Number three, new growth requires new focus. You can't go to the grave every day. You can't go visiting the grave. Even my mother, her corpse is in the grave, right? I don't go visiting there every day, maybe once a year or every 2 years, but I'm not going there every year. Do you understand? Or every day, so why? Because I have to focus on today. What does the living have to do with the dead? What does the dead have to do with the living? You have to focus on today. What do you have in your hand? You cannot keep looking behind you and expect to move forward. You have to shift your attention. You got to shift your attention from what you lost to what God is building. Your greatest days are cultivated by today's decision. So I'm going to close with this. Stop watering what God has already buried. Stop watering what God has already buried in. Start watering what He has already planted. Remember the podcast that I had? When did I record that podcast? That was yesterday. And I talked about being left with a stem. At least you're left with a stem. And as long as you have a stem, there is root. And as long as there is root, there is fruit. Now, that fruit is not going to automatically grow. You got to water it. Okay? Yes, it will grow, but it's going to be stunted because you're not watering it. So I encourage you to water what's in your hand right now. Stop watering a dead corpse. Stop watering a corpse. Like, is there something like a dead corpse? Because that's kind of the same word. Don't water what's dead, okay? Water whatever it is that you have in your hand. Water your gift, water your business. For me, I water my singing voice. I water my ministry. I water my business, my job, my family. Water it. God bless you.